are you guys?
Fine.
Hey, all right, good. Listen, we are here to talk to you because people have come by and said you're impeding the sidewalk.
I'm not impeding no sidewalk. This is a bylaw issue, not a police issue anyway.
Well, it is. Well, we enforce bylaws too.
Yeah, no.
So just
Yes, you know. Listen, the conversation is very simple.
I got information now that
Just don't block the sidewalk.
I'm not.
I'm seeing that it's not blocked. People can walk by, no problem.
Yeah, it's always like this. I've never ever do that. No matter where I go, I always try to be respectful.
Just hear me out.
Yeah. No, I'll tell you one story. There's one man, and he keeps calling you guys because I have no idea who he is. He actually literally had the gall to go into the bank and tell the bank manager that to get rid of me off their property. He called the city and got the city to tell the bank that this is their property when it's not their property. It's actually city property.
But it is city property.
Yeah. And
You're talking about where you are right now?
Yeah. And but they like me here because I kind of, you know, I respect everything, and it keeps a lot of trouble away from the corner that they usually have here, honestly. But yeah, this is how I always set up. I'm always out of the way, so wheelchair.
The thing is, when you do something like what you're doing, you technically have to have a busker's license.
No,
right?
no, I'm not a busker.
Or a peddler's license.
No, I'm not a peddler.
But you have to have one of them. You're selling something.
No, I'm not selling nothing. I take donations, sir. Look it up in the bylaw. This is, yeah, it doesn't matter.
Have a card reader.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. How do most people give donations, sir?
I don't know.
Don't by credit card. Credit card. That's how most people give donations in this world. This is like crowdfunding.
You know what? I don't. You're trying. There's a loophole, and you're trying to do it. I don't care.
Yeah. I know, but I'm just being respectful. But I always am respectful.
Maybe don't do it right in the middle. Like move it over a little bit or something like that. I don't know. Just do something so that we don't have to waste.
It's the same guy. I know who it is. It's the same guy. He continues to do it, and that just to me is just.
We're just trying to make sure that
malicious. That's a very malicious act.
Do us a favor and maybe move it over a little bit, or so it's not dead center.
People like to cut here, and then they get mad because I'm cutting their.
I would almost push it up against that thing so that you're not.
Then
we're on their property.
Listen, I don't know. This is going in circles.
Exactly.
For no reason at all. Just be respectful for people.
Yeah,
make sure they have
all tons of room.
Walk around, you guys, okay?
I've even actually moved at points when there was something happened and I had to slide over so they could get their stuff through, because there's sometimes you get the workers with the big pallets of stuff and stuff like that. I'm always respectful in that way.
Sure.
And I don't block nobody. I always try to make it that there's plenty of room for anybody to get past me.
So I'm just trying to get this straight. If I hold up a sign that says I want help, I can sell something? Is that basically
it's not? You're not selling nothing.
You're selling something.
No, you're not selling nothing. See, like that.
That's nice.
See,
I'll take a 22. Why not? Just start throwing out 20s like that. What the hell?
No, but I get patrons like that come by and they just come and give me 20, some give me 100. I'm not selling nothing, sir. You don't get it.
So what is this then?
This is, you ever heard of crowdfunding?
Sorry?
You ever heard of crowdfunding?
Crowdfunding?
Crowdfunding.
No.
Well, you take a donation. Okay. Say you give me $5.
Okay.
You get nothing in a crowdfund. If somebody's doing a crowdfunding event, there's no gift for $5. But if you spend $20 gift, you get a gift with that $20.
Give me a $20 donation.
If you give a $20 donation, you get a gift with it.
But if you give a $1 donation, I get jack.
You get, thank you very much, thank you for your support.
So you're still selling.
I'm not selling nothing.
But you're giving something for
a donation.
For a certain amount of money.
But that's legal.
I'm gonna look into it. I'm gonna look into it because I do know bylaw guys, and I'll inquire about it.
Yeah.
I'm very curious. I deal with the bylaw.
Actually, you know what? In Hamilton,
Hamilton,
yeah, Ontario is a perfect. And you can thank Mr. Mike Harris for this.
Okay.
This loophole. Mr. Mike Harris implemented a law, the Safe Streets Act, in 2000. He made it illegal to verbally ask for money, a donation, charity. But if you fly a sign asking for a donation, he made that totally legal. And that's where I fall.
But there's other things too. If you're doing it near a TTC bus stop, if you're doing it in the street, there's all those things. And
yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of other
just
things.
Just to clarify to you, as the police, we enforce every statute. So when it's a bylaw, we enforce that too. So don't think that we don't enforce bylaws.
Well, bylaws, certain bylaws, I know you do I do know you do some bylaws, like if I'm endangering anybody or myself, absolutely.
That's not a bylaw. Those are different things we're talking about.
No, but like it's a bylaw infraction, but you might be endangering yourself too close to the sidewalk, like I'm right on the curbside there with my back.
That's not a bylaw though. Those are different things we're talking about. No, but like it's a bylaw infraction, but you're you might be endangering yourself too close to the sidewalk, like I'm right on the curbside there with my back. That's not a bylaw though. That's not a bylaw though. That's not a bylaw though.
But if you were blocking the sidewalk, could be a safety hazard. So
no,
that would
blocking
be
the sidewalk, that's encovering sidewalk. That's a bylaw,
That's
right?
what I mean.
But then you could also, then you could stretch it and you could say, you know, that's actually technically mischief, right? Because now it's a criminal act, because now you're interfering with the people's allowable enjoyment of the sidewalk, right? So now it becomes criminal, and you can be arrested. And certain other statutes,
yeah, I
you can
never
be
block
arrested in that
sidewalks
too.
though, so I don't do that.
Well, you're on top of a sidewalk right now, are you?
I don't block it though.
But I'm just saying, you don't, but if you did, we're just having a conversation.
Yeah.
So, listen, we don't care about this. But we have to entertain.
Yeah, you just got the
we
call
have
and you had
entertain
to do
that,
your
we have
job.
to
I
do it.
understand
and
that.
we're talking to you guys and we're figuring out more. And I'm actually going to inquire about what you guys are doing here to see if it's actually is legal, right? And if it isn't, then there'll be some other steps that bylaw guys will probably come, or us. And we'll
Oh
do
yeah,
it.
they've come many a times. And you know what their go-to is? Every time I tell them their own job,
Yeah.
because I do. I tell them their own job. They don't know their own job. This is an instance when I went to Hamilton in court and beat them in court. I actually beat them in court on this same exact
How
thing.
did you beat them in court?
I asked them 2 questions.
Okay.
Does it say anywhere here, does it say buy or sell? And she said no, the first woman. And the second question one, is it illegal to ask for a donation in the street in the municipality of Hamilton? No. So that question's absolutely. The second guy gets on the question, same thing like you were saying. I asked him, I only have one question for you, because she answered the second one. I said, does it say anywhere on my sign, sir, that I buy or sell? And he goes, yeah. I said, where? He goes, well, you take credit cards.
Yeah.
And you know what the judge said? That's how people give
Well, drug
donations.
dealers do that too, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you give donations.
Yeah. Listen, I don't care.
But anyway, I'm
We
just
have to
saying.
entertain it.
Yeah.
Someone that came by here, I guess, earlier, saw you guys.
Yeah.
And he or she has an issue with you guys.
Oh yeah, I know he does.
Please. So we have to answer these.
Yeah, you have to check it
That's
out,
what it is,
investigate.
right? So
You have to
and
do
my-
your
my
job
thing
and
is this
investigate.
too,
I respect
because
that.
We give people a hard time when it comes to having a license to sell stuff, right?
Yeah.
So they have to have a peddler's license, right?
Yeah.
And you can't, and some of them have to be mobile. They can't just be sitting there and setting up and stuff. So great example is Yonge and Dundas. We have a lot of people there selling stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. So some of them actually do have a license. They pay for it.
Yeah.
Right. And it sucks because someone else comes along and they just set up and they start selling it. That's not fair because he or she is paying for a license and then someone else comes along and they just, I'm just gonna put my crap here and I'm gonna sell it. Not fair.
See, but they're
100%
selling a tangible good that they did not create.
I get what you're saying. There's your loophole. You're trying to go with the fact that someone's giving you a donation or someone just feels sorry for you because you're down on your luck. Must be. I don't know. Because it doesn't look like
Actually,
you're...
no. I make a full living doing
Exactly. That's what I was going to say. You're not down on your luck.
But I'm not living it up. I'm in poverty, but I
Buddy,
do.
You
I
got
do
a GoPro camera on your head. I can't afford a GoPro camera. How much is that?
Huh?
How much is that thing?
Well, now these ones are only worth like a couple $100.
Yeah. What were they then?
When I got this, I was in lockdown getting money from the government. Yeah, I did spend $600 on
There
it
you
because
go.
I claim all this legitly with the government too.
Yeah.
And
There you
I got the COVID money.
I got to talk to my mom because she's calling.
All right.
Take care.
Like I said, man, we're just gonna go around in circles.
All right.
Waste my time and yours.
Yeah.
Just make sure you're not blocking people.
Nope.
Be respectful of people.
Absolutely, always.
People are called saying you specifically are being aggressive toward people around.
That's not true.
That's not true. I don't even speak unless spoken to.
I know you're just repeating what you
Yeah.
I'm telling you why we're here.
Yeah.
Okay. Personally, I don't care if you're here or not.
Yeah.
I really don't.
Yeah.
As long as you're not being disrespectful to people and you're making sure that people get around,
Oh yeah.
all is good in my world. I don't care.
All right. Thank you very much.
All right. Nice and easy.
Have a great day.
All right.
Just don't give he or she a reason to call us.
Oh no,
Say
I
that
don't
you
even know.
guys are blocking
Actually, the
sidewalk,
funny
'cause
thing
that's
is,
what it
I don't even know who this person is. And he doesn't even have the balls to come and say, "Sir, you're actually
He must,
blocking
because he's
me."
saying that because in the call it says that that person says that you guys have given bylaw guys a hard time. I don't know.
Bylaw
True or
guys?
false?
Oh, bylaw guys. Anytime they come up and tell me I have to leave, I tell them no, straight up. Unless you're giving me a summons to go to court, I ain't going nowhere. Straight. That's the way it works with me, and I'll do that with anyone. Because that's how I am. Because you know what? I've had it so much with them, and they already know who I am. And every time their go-to is, as soon as I tell them what the rundown, you know what they do? Oh, I'll go check with my supervisor, and I'll be back. Guess what? They never ever come back. Not in Toronto. Hamilton, she had gall, and she actually gave me the summons. And I went to court, and they lost. And guess what? They ran out of that courtroom so fast because you know what? They didn't want to hear me say, "How do you like me now?"
Well, that's your version of the story. Sure, if they told me the version of the story, it'd probably be different too. All right, take care.
Take care.
See you guys.